This may be simple, it may be obvious, but let me tell you why it's harder than it sounds and why so many people got it wrong. For many retirees, the go-to framework for withdrawing funds from your account was the 4% rule. It's a pretty simple rule, and that is year one, you withdraw 4%, and then from that point forward, you can continue to draw 4% plus inflation, and that amount should last you for 30 years. It came out in something called the Trinity Study in 1998, and it assumed a mix of equity and fixed income products, and for its time, it was really useful. But here's where it breaks down in the real world. The Trinity Study assumes a 30-year retirement. Today, people are retiring at 60, 61, 62, maybe even in their late 50s, and oftentimes it's longer than 30 years. Also, it was based on historical market returns of the time, which were exceptional, and we're starting to see some really good returns now, but they're less consistent. The next point is something called sequencing risk, and this is the one that catches many people off guard. You can take two people with the same expected return of their portfolio, the same duration, 30 years, 40 years, whatever the number is, and one will be successful and the other won't, simply because they retired at the wrong time and the market went down instead of up when they started withdrawing funds for the first few years. This is why most planners don't anchor rigidly to the 4% rule. Some use a range of 3 to 5% depending on what's happening in the world today. Your age, your risk tolerance, what's happening in the markets, your ability to source consistent, predictable income like Social Security, that all matters when you're making the decision about how much to withdraw. And here's the real mistake, and this is the one arguably that matters the most. People still treat retirement like they're in the accumulation phase.